Hello, good Earth Science students. We are back with the ES 106 lab videos. This is for Lab 3, Part B, Characteristics of Water, Activity 2, which is the Salinity Density Experiment. It can be found on page 3.8 in your lab manuals. We're going to start off, as you follow along in the lab, it tells us to place a rubber band on a graduated cylinder at about the 75 milliliter mark. And we have our white plastic ring here that's denoting the 75 milliliter mark in lieu of our rubber band. We're going to fill that to the 100 ml line with cool tap water. So let's do that real fast. Till right about there. All right, so we have that taken care of on step 1. Step 2 in procedure. Place several drops of food coloring into some small test tubes and fill those test tubes halfway with solution A. And then we're going to slowly pour that solution into the cylinder and see what happens, and then briefly describe it in our notes. So I already have some red food coloring in there, and we're going to take solution A and fill this up about halfway. That's a little more than halfway. All right, we are going to pour this in here and record our observations. Ready? Go. All right. So, for step 3, what we're going to do is repeat that step. We're going to repeat steps 1 and 2 over 2 more times. What we're going to do here is we're going to use solution A and solution B. And we're going to find out, we're going to time them when the front edge of the saltwater solution gets to the 75 ml mark. We're going to start timing them, and we're going to figure out which one gets to the bottom fastest. So we're going to do 2 trials each. And we are going to take averages of those numbers and answer some of the following questions in the lab. So let's get started. So we're going to empty that graduated cylinder out. We're going to fill it back up. To the 100 ml line. And we're going to put in our solution A. We're going to give it a couple of drops. 1, 2, 3. We're going to be using red food coloring for solution A. We're going to be using blue food coloring for solution B, just so that we can follow along here. So that works. I have a timer here in the background. We'll move to the foreground. All right. So as soon as the water starts to get to, as soon as our solution starts to get to the 75 or the white ring here, we're going to hit record on our time and see how long it takes for it to get to the bottom. And ready, go. And stop. So about 6 seconds for it to get to the bottom. So 6 seconds will be recorded in our solution A time trial 1 section. We're going to fill that graduated cylinder back up to the top, and we're going to do that one more time. 1, 2, 3. Solution A. Filling about halfway. All right. Let's do this one more time. Ready, set, go. Oh, it's about 6 seconds again. Yay, consistency in science. All right, so 6 seconds for solution A on trial 1 and trial 2. All right, let's let's do solution B. Let's empty this guy out real fast. Fill it back up. If we can fill graduated cylinder to 100 milliliters appropriately. Dun, dun. A little bit past. Consistency. All right, there we go. Okay, so let's go for solution B. We'll fill this about halfway, right there. Let's reset our stopwatch. All right. So let's do the same thing for solution B. Ready, steady, go. And it's at the bottom. All right, so that one took about 13 seconds to get to the bottom. Let's do that one more time. Okay. Graduated cylinder with 100 milliliters of cold water. We have our small test tube with blue dye. I seem to be making a mess everywhere. 1, 2, 3. That's because science can be messy. Ha! Solution B. Let's fill this halfway up. And that looks good. Solution A, red. Solution B, blue. All right, reset the clock. Reset the clock. There we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, go. And it's going, and it's going. And it's at the bottom. 13 seconds. So we had 16 seconds and 13 seconds. So we're going to take that data and record it on our sheet on table 1, which is on page 3.8 in our lab packets. After that, use that information to fill out the following questions. So, best of luck.